My name is Ryuji Sonozaki. I'm a 20-year-old junior in college. I work hard as a student and live alone and cook for myself too. I'm about to go eat my own bento during lunch, so I'm heading to the usual spot. That's all I'm doing, but...
Wow, that's the guy everyone's talking about? Yeah, he doesn't look like someone who's chill.
He's apparently the heir to the Sonozaki gang. Shit! He looked this way! He's challenging everyone as usual. He's definitely got the eyes of someone who's killed a few people. So yeah. Somehow, I'm at the center of these rumors when all I'm doing is walking from point A to point B. The rumors say that I'm the heir to a Yakuza gang. I've killed a few, but I got away with it. I've got dragon tattoos on my back. I'm in college to look for targets. That kind of thing. I mean, of course they're going to be alarmed by me. These rumors are terrifying. I would like to yell out loud and let everyone know, of course not! I'm just not good at communication and very much a geek. I'm not an heir to Yakuza. My parents are farmers, and my older brother is going to inherit the farm. There's no dark past. Except the cringy phase in high school. I tried to change my look after moving into college, but apparently, it was a lot scarier than I thought. I've always got a little awkward smile because of my bad communication skills. So when I tried to get closer to some people, to become friends with them, they apparently see me as a Yakuza who's found my next prey. For the first 6 months, I tried to fix that and work on it, but if anything, it's only gotten worse. People started saying that the Yakuza's now digging for more prey, so I gave up. Now, I just pretend like I'm happy that I have plenty of room to walk around and do whatever I want. I'm not lonely at all. Oh! I was going to the emergency exit downstairs that I normally eat bento at when I found someone there first.
Huh? Ah!
Someone was already there, but then that person reacted as if they literally were walking around the forest and had stumbled into a bear. He was small and wore baggy clothes, long hair to hide his eyes, and looked like he was 12. I thought maybe it was a middle school boy at first, but maybe it's a boyish girl? I was just observing when she looked at me like a cornered prey.
This is your territory, huh? Sorry about that.
Territory? Apparently, the rumors about me had spread far and wide enough to people I'd never even seen before. But from the looks of it, she must be a newbie to the school, a freshman or something. It's totally fine, I don't mind, so you just do what you want.
Huh?
I said, looking a little proud of myself. But really, it was because I didn't know how to react either. I had communication issues, so I had one option if someone talked to me. Put distance between me and said person. I was thinking about that pitiful thing while I got my bento and game ready on my phone.
Oh.
Huh? I looked up towards the voice when I saw someone with the look of, "Oh shit!" on her face. What is it?
Sorry, I play that game too, so...
Oh, really? The game I'm playing now is an idle development game. I even pay a little bit too.
Yeah. I actually spent a little too much on the geishas last month, so I need to save a little more money, you know?
Oh yeah, that limited edition character. I think if you're a hardcore fan, you'd want it. I'm glad I got lucky.
You're one of the hardcore gamers? By the way, who's your favorite girl?
I think this group from music, but if it's just a single girl, it'd be this spunky one.
I totally get it. The huge gap between a regular childish act versus the mature woman is amazing.
I didn't realize that I would be talking about this stuff at school.
Yeah, me too. I don't have many real-life friends, so I'm glad to be able to talk to you.
Honestly, I've never even talked to anyone besides the professors at all. Whatever the case, I wanted to get along with this comrade that shared this gap attraction to the same idol. You might have heard of me, but I'm Ryuji Sonozaki. You?
Huh? Oh, sorry about that. I'm Shizuki Okuma. Nice to meet you.
That's how I ended up finding my very first friend in college without even trying. She is a friend, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask if he was a she or a he. Shizuki. It's rare for a boy, but not impossible. He seemed to be talking like a guy, and he plays the game, so I'm pretty sure he's a he. Yeah, let's go with that. The next day, I was headed to the usual place alone, once again. I wonder if Shizuki's there again. We didn't say that we'd hang out again or anything. That's why I was going to be fine, even if he wasn't there. I kept telling myself excuses when...
Sir, great job today. I've protected our territory.
Why are you acting like I'm your boss? I want all the time that I was worried and confused back!
Nothing, sir. I was a little in over my head yesterday, so I kind of talked to you like you were my friend, but then I got worried that it might be rude, so I figured, half joking.
I can't say I don't understand, but the fact that you actually said that half serious? You can look at me as a friend. I think of you as a friend.
I'm not your apprentice, so thank you so much.
You need to get away from apprentice! Are you sure you're okay being around me, Shizuki? What about your friends?
Oh, it's totally fine. I don't have friends.
I just stepped on a landmine. Right, I mean, you've got communication skills though, right, Shizuki? Why don't you...
I ended up in the hospital right before I started college because of an accident. I left the hospital and everyone was already friends with everyone else.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to butt in where people are already friends. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, you have a new friend now, so I'm sure it'll keep going up from here, huh?
Thank you, my dude. You're actually a decent guy. If you didn't look like that, you'd probably have more friends.
I'm not sure if you're complimenting me or insulting me.
No, it's just an honest question. You don't want to try changing your look?
Changing my look? Look at this guy. What do you think about him?
He's very, unfashionable. Wait, huh? Is this you? You're totally the skinny otaku!
Yeah, that's me. I changed my image. That's where we are now. When I was studying for exams, I worked out and got contacts too. Then I got a haircut. I got my haircut, and then my barber asked if they wanted me to redo it. You know how that feels?
I didn't realize that looking scary makes existing that difficult. What a tragedy.
I'm not sure if I should go back to where I was or keep it this way. I don't really want to go back to that either.
So your choice is unfashionable or Yakuza. You have a tough life.
You're a lot more blunt than you seem.
Whatever. My point is, I'm the first one ever to understand you, all right?
Yeah. I guess I'm happy from the bottom of my heart. Or something. I mean, I really am happy, but it's a little frustrating to have to admit it, so,
Come on, lunchtime will go by in the blink of an eye. Let's eat and game. How far did you get in the current event?
Yeah, I'm around here on the events. I don't know if it's on purpose or just naturally. He brightens the mood and makes me happier. I'm really lucky to have made this friend. I really hope that this relationship lasted for a while.
Wait, you've already finished the limited edition character?
Well, I just used the regular freebies and got it in 4 tries.
What kind of luck do you have?
Maybe I'm blessed with gacha luck since I don't have any luck in my face.
Ah, that makes sense.
The fact that you're not arguing with me kind of makes me a little sad, too. That's how I became friends with Shizuki, and we started hanging out after class, and not just during lunch. I really hit it off with him because we had similar taste in not only games, but food and books too. It's fun to be around him. Sometimes he's a little blunt, but I can't get mad at him, so it must just be some kind of character trait that I'm okay with. We continued to get along better, but generally, I tried my best to avoid him in school. I don't want to spread my bad rumors to him. My rumors, even though they're just that, would still make him look bad. I figured that would make it more difficult for him to make friends as well. That's why, generally, I basically ignored him, even when I ran into him outside of lunch and class, but...
I am seriously screwed with this exam, man.
All that consideration I had a second ago just flew out the window and disappeared. Which subject are you struggling in?
There aren't many that I'm safe in, but I'm especially struggling with French.
Huh? Well, I can teach you to some degree. You want me to teach you after class?
Huh? You can speak French? Do they have a mafia in France?
Let's get away from organized crime groups, huh? I'm good with language. I can speak Chinese and Spanish too.
Huh? But you look like you'd threaten a professor to allow someone smarter to take your exam.
Shut up! So, you don't want me to teach you then, huh?
I'm sorry, I'd really appreciate it if you taught me. I might even be forced to quit my part-time job.
I mean, you're a freshman and already almost flunking out of core classes. I don't think that's an unfair punishment. Fine. I'll help you with your studies till your exams are over at least.
Yay! Oh, sweet.
You haven't even started studying yet. You're a little too early to be excited. Oh yeah, you haven't told me what part-time job you worked yet.
It's a customer service job in front of the station, so I don't want you to see, you know?
I mean, I get it. I'm curious, but...
Oh yeah, you don't work part-time?
I've got to start looking for jobs this year. But I worked at a secondhand store for a while.
Huh? You worked as customer service?
No, I was organizing things in the warehouse. I was told to never go out in front. Thanks to that, I had pretty good pay, but it was a little tough. On my ego, too. Oh yeah, I heard that there was a really cute girl that started working at the restaurant in front of the store. I wonder if Shizuki knows about that. So that's how I started teaching Shizuki after class. Shizuki isn't exactly stupid, but he's very inattentive. That's why it's important to just give him study breaks every once in a while. And he slowly started getting a grasp on things. It was finally the day before the exam, and as a final confirmation, I made him answer a few questions. Yeah, I think if you can do this much, you should be fine for the first exam.
Thank you so much. I'll be good to go.
All right. We're a little early, but let's call it a day for now.
Huh? Well, why don't we just keep going for a little longer, huh?
You've got your exam tomorrow. You should go home and study and relax and stuff, right?
Yeah, but I actually have a reason that I don't want to go home early, and...
A reason you don't want to go home? Oh yeah, you live with your older sister, right? He told me that he lives with his older sister that works at a nearby company. Is it the same person?
Well, she's got a boyfriend, and apparently they're really hitting it off, and...
And what does that have to do with... she's bringing him over, huh?
Yeah, they're both adults in a quiet room, you know. I don't think that nothing happening is a likely scenario.
Wow. Yeah, it's a little awkward to run into something like that, especially when it's a family member. I could kind of understand why you wouldn't want to go home, but he's got his exam tomorrow. I want him to relax. Oh yeah. How about you stay over at my house then, Shizuki?
Huh? What? You lived alone, right?
He was right. I lived alone right now. My relatives were away on an overseas business trip for a while, so they asked me to watch over their house, and in return, I could live there. Yeah, my parents aren't around, so you can relax too.
Relax? You mean like that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I mean, you can stay over at my house if I get permission too.
What?
He's freaking out over this. What's going on? We're both men. I thought he'd just be like, that'd be awesome, let me crash for a while. But I kept thinking about it, and he slowly started to calm down.
Okay then. I guess I'll stay over for a while.
I don't know why, but I was really admiring Shizuki being embarrassed. I need to calm down. The person that I'm talking to is a man! A male human! I'm straight as an arrow! Wait. You get the idea. Shizuki looked pretty childish and feminine for a male college student, but...
So, Onozaki-san?
Yeah, okay then. You can just come over and rest well for today.
Huh?
Huh?
There's something I want to check with you. What do you mean by stay over?
I want you to rest up for today because you've got the big exam tomorrow.
What about the part where you said something about staying over at your house for a while?
If you can't calm down and relax because of your older sister, you can crash on my couch for a while, right? Was there some kind of misunderstanding from that interaction earlier? After I answered, he glared at me for a while, but eventually, he sighed, almost as if he gave up before saying,
Sure, okay. Then I guess I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. I found myself being nervous several times over a short period of time, and I kept wondering if I was bi or something. Anyway, Shizuki said that he wanted to make me dinner as a thank you, so we went grocery shopping before heading to the apartment that I lived in. Come on in.
Thank you. Wow, you live in a really nice place. It's actually pretty well kept, too.
I mean, it's my uncle's house, so I've got to make sure it stays clean, you know? Oh, and this is the guest room that's normally untouched, so feel free.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to go clean up and cook dinner, so just hang tight.
Thanks. I'll leave the groceries in the kitchen. The owner of this room, my uncle, is apparently going to be overseas for another 3 years. I texted him and let him know that my friend was going to be crashing for a little bit, and he said it was fine.
Here we go. I'm gonna start getting dinner ready.
Yeah, thanks, man! Huh?
What's going on?
I looked up and found a small framed but curvy, beautiful woman standing in front of me. I finally figured things out. I completely mistaken the gender of Shizuki. What do? Do I just play stupid? But I did tell a girl to stay over. Okay, then I just gotta go for it. I'm so sorry!
Huh? What's going on?
First move, beg. I have no resistance to women, so there's no way I can talk my way out of this one. I really thought you were a man the whole time, Shizuki-san!
Huh? Oh, now it all makes sense. I always thought that you weren't exactly the most delicate person. That makes so much sense.
Yes, we even talked about some sexual stuff. I have no excuse. Inviting you over and asking you to live with me was also because I thought you were a guy. So if you don't want to...
Hey.
Ma'am? I know that I did something really rude and mean, so I can't blame her for not wanting to be around me anymore.
This whole thing surprised me, sure, but I was happy too.
Huh?
I mean, I like your personality, and I thought that you seemed fun to be around.
But you staying over at a man's house as a woman? Are you okay with that?
I mean, I trust you, so... Or are you going to jump me in my sleep?
No, I definitely will not do that! I swear to you, I will not betray your trust! That's kind of sad, too.
All right. Well, then, here's to another thank you for letting me stay over.
Yeah, for sure. What did you tell your family about this?
Oh, I told my sister that I was going to be staying over at a friend's place for a while.
I mean, it's the same as me, but I guess that's all right. Also, Shizuki, do you work at a restaurant or something?
Huh? Yeah, how did you figure it out?
The super cute girl that showed up that everyone was rumoring about is you! But from what I can tell, she's absolutely not aware of how incredibly beautiful and attractive she is. Being this beautiful and unaware is pretty dangerous. I mean, partly for her safety too, but also for my own safety.
What's up?
Nothing. Never mind. Anyway, what kind of kanji do you use for your name?
Huh? Did I not tell you? Big Bear for the last name and Quiet Princess for my first name.
I see. Shizuki Okuma. That name does not fit you at all! You're like Little Mouse Noisy Girl!
That's rude. You're like tough face mean guy or closet nerd burglar or something.
I think that my name is already pretty Yakuza-esque as is! That night, we continued to argue about our names, which actually helped break the ice. My heart may face and my head may hurt from time to time, but I think I can get along with her at this rate. But I didn't realize that Shizuki was a woman. How did I not even notice until now anyway? Wait, so the reaction to when I asked if she wanted to live with me for a while? She definitely saw me as a man, and she was being nervous but accepting of me inviting her? Stop it! Stop it, intrusive thoughts! I said that I wouldn't betray her trust! I kept trying to tell myself that, but I never was able to get a single wink of sleep that night. I don't know if I can keep living with her from now on.
Hey, I asked you to keep things organized and clean.
I'm gonna clean it up later. It's fine.
I know that you're going to clean up, but it's so much easier to just not make things messy in the first place.
I was a little worried about what was going to happen with us living together, but things were going better than I thought. We had already kind of vibed, and we had our already built relationship between each other when we thought we were just bros, so we're both able to really just relax around each other. But there are some things that make me struggle. You know, it looks like I can almost see, so I don't know where to look.
I'm being careful so that you can't see. You're such a closet pervert, man.
It's not that it's okay if I just don't see it completely. She was extremely relaxed and not very guarded, so my sanity and my voice of reason were being tested every day.
You know, as much as you complain, you don't seem to really put distance between us.
This is my house. I have no reason to run or hide.
Right. I'm so thankful for you letting me live here.
Well, actually, it's my uncle's house, but you get what I mean.
I'm just being spoiled by someone who's here to wake me up anyway. I'll wake up on my own if I were on my own.
To make things even worse, after we started living together, Shizuki has been getting even closer than before. Closer than a man and woman who are just friends should be. Or maybe I'm just more reactive to Shizuki, who's a woman.
Oh yeah, I heard that there was a rumor that was being spread about me yesterday.
Rumors? What kind of rumors?
Well, apparently something like I'm taking care of a slob or I'm paying into the Yakuza, that kind of thing.
Huh? It's me? It's me, huh? You corrected them, right?
Of course, I said that was not true at all.
Right, okay then.
Then I said, he's pretty cute in his own home, actually.
What the hell are you doing that for?
Huh? I mean, it's just me being honest, but do you not like being thought of like that?
It's not like that! I wasn't sure how to reply, and the doorbell rang, saving my life. Who is it? I wonder who it could be. I'm gonna go answer it. I was trying my best to run, so I went to answer without checking who it was. I was sure it'd be fine. Who is it? Oh, Ryuji. You've been doing well? Huh? Uncle? I actually had something to come back temporarily to, so I figured I'd surprise you, you know? Wait, what's wrong? This is my uncle, and he's the owner of this house as well, so I should be welcoming him home with open arms, but not right now. I need to figure out how to talk my way out of it. I continue to think about what to say when...
Hey, is something wrong?
Ah!
Huh? So...
What? Each of us all reacted quickly and fell into a dead silence a little while after that. You brought home a woman? Ryuji? You? I explained everything that happened to my uncle after that. Not only was he not upset, he was apologizing to me for surprising me out of the blue like that. My uncle talked to us, trembling in fear. If you two are going to be living under the same roof, you should tell each other's parents.
Yeah.
My uncle just warned about that before saying, I'm just getting in the way, and I just came to check on you real quick, before he left. He's apparently staying at a hotel. I really owe him so much. So the problem's about talking to our parents, but what do we say to them?
Right.
What do we say to them? Which, put another way, means, what kind of relationship are we in? We had to make it clear, which meant that we needed to talk to each other, to make clear what we were doing here.
Hey, you know how I feel, right?
Yeah, remembering how you reacted when I invited you to live with me? It's kind of hard not to. Are you acting the way you are recently because you figured I knew?
Yeah, the second morning you were acting awkward, so I figured you found out. So I figured I'd just go for it and have fun.
We didn't know for sure, but we both had an idea of how we felt about each other.
My sister's house thing has been resolved, actually. She was scolded by my parents and she felt bad.
I see. That's good, I think.
Yeah, and then she asked me if I wanted to go back to the house. But I told her that I didn't need to anymore. I want to be with you. I want to keep living with you like this. Please, go out with me and be my boyfriend.
Her face was a bright red as she confessed her feelings for me. I had predicted it, but I couldn't find the words to return to her. What am I supposed to say to her heartfelt and sincere feelings? I couldn't just say, sure, and leave it at that, right? Then, hey, Shizuki, about what we're gonna tell your parents. Can I go with you when you go talk to them?
Huh? I mean, yeah, sure.
I think I'm gonna be honest with them and tell them that I'm dating you, and that I'd love to live with you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
She was slightly teared up with a huge smile on her face. She answered me with a very cute girlfriend voice. So, Shizuki, there's something I want to ask you about.
Yeah? What is it? I'm actually really happy right now, so I'll answer anything you want.
Yeah, thanks. When did you start, liking me? Thinking back about how she was acting from before I recognized that she was a woman, it almost seemed like she was interested in me from a little while back. But I don't know from when or why she was interested at all.
pretty early on. I think I figured it out about a week after meeting you.
That early? Did I do anything that would make you interested in me? I had no idea and kept trying to figure it out, but she was having a great time watching me thinking about it. She chuckled for a little bit, and then…
You know, you probably don't know, but you look so incredibly kind from time to time.
Oh, I do?
You look so terrifying normally, but that look that you have that's so incredibly kind from time to time, I fell for that difference.
I see. Oh yeah, you said you like the girls that have a huge difference in how they look versus their personality in the games too.
Yeah, I am all about that difference in looks versus personality.
Hey, that sketchy guy's arguing with a girl. Oh, those two? It's fine. They're totally fine. How? If that girl's being messed with, we should help her. It's fine. Just watch what happens. There are other guys looking too, right? Oh yeah. Why isn't anyone helping her? Oh, right. I guess they are fine. Right? How could you possibly think that she's in danger after looking at that face? A lot of people are looking after them because they're such a cute couple and everyone wants them to get along. Hey, did you hear why they're closing school tomorrow? Yeah, the model Yuri Hayami's gonna use it for a shoot, right? I heard they wanted to bring more people to our town, but this is crazy! Those rumors had become the talk of the town since that morning. In order to bring more people to our town, somehow it was decided that a popular model and actress would be shooting at our school. Isn't that so cool, Yudai? The Yuri Hayami is gonna be here! Sure. It's certainly an interesting opportunity for a model to be outside of the big city, I guess. You guess? Why aren't you more excited about this? I mean, what does it matter? It's not like we're ever going to be here to meet her in person, right? I guess. This is exactly the reason why they're giving us the day off in the first place, right? We'd only be getting in the way of the crew and stuff. So I was a bit more reserved about everything than some of my classmates. But to tell the truth, I've been following this model for a long time, and I really loved her acting. Except, I was kind of a loser, and I never really had the ability to fit in with the rest of my classmates that much. For such a boring guy like me…
I'm looking forward to everything from now on, you.
Me too. One day, Yuri Hayami suddenly started living with me. How that happened is kind of a long story, so let me explain. I'm Yudai Tamura, an average high schooler living in an average town. Like a lot of places around me, our town's birth rate was in decline, and the population continued aging. Pretty much everyone left town and moved into the big cities once they graduated high school, so it's not like there was much to do around here. Last year, we elected a fairly young mayor, so I guess things could still be worse. But I guess in order to inject some life into this boring place, they decided to hire a nationally famous model like Yuri Hayami to be the face of the town. I guess that meant her going around and taking pictures near all the stuff around town. Well, at least I get the day off, but there's not much to do but stay home and play games. Or at least, that's what I thought, until my phone suddenly rang. Sorry to bother you, Yudai, but could you come to the school right now? I didn't do anything wrong, did I? No, don't worry about that. But you're the head of the gardening club, right? I know Mr. Miura's the teacher in charge of that, but his wife went into labor today, and he suddenly couldn't make it. Do you think you could take care of everything in his place? And with that, I had no choice but to head to school. But isn't today the day they're doing the photo shoot for Yuri Hayami? I should be careful I don't run into her. And just as I thought, when I got to the school, there were minivans parked in front and all sorts of crew members running around. I did my best to stay out of their way as I went straight for the greenhouse, but… Huh?
Oh.
I couldn't help but gulp. Of course, I knew exactly who I was looking at. It was no one but Yuri Hayami, the person I'd seen before only on TV and in magazines.
I'm sorry. Am I getting in your way? I can leave if I am, but if not, do you think I could stay and look around a bit more?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. I'd never met a TV celebrity before, and I was such a gloomy person, I could barely get the words out. I was so nervous, it was all I could do to just water the plants and add the fertilizer in silence. And then...
Oh, is that how you do it?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think I could help water the plants?
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Actually, I always wanted to be a florist when I grew up.
Really?
I feel like just doing this is bringing me one step closer to my dream.
Glad to hear it. How is this happening to me right now? Am I really talking to the Yuri Hayami?
Oh, silly me. I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is Yuri Hayami.
Yeah, I know.
What's your name?
I'm Yudai Tamura.
Then, can I call you Yu? What grade are you in now?
11th. How about you, Yuri?
I guess I'd be in 11th grade too.
Huh? You would be? What do you mean? How am I just casually asking her about this stuff?
I end up dropping out to focus on my modeling and acting career.
Yeah, I knew that too.
But I'm taking online courses and I have a private tutor in between gigs. So I don't know if I can really consider myself an average high school student, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. To add to that, there are also a lot of agencies that place a lot of emphasis on building a career from a young age. In cases like Yuri's, where she has a full career before graduating from high school, they set up full training and education programs for their young talents. Having to fill up all her spare time with work or school sounds tough, but it's not clear if she chose that lifestyle for herself or not.
So, yeah, I'm kinda jealous of people like you who get to wear a regular school uniform and attend school like normal.
But you have plenty of opportunities to wear a school uniform on your show, right?
Yeah, but it's just a show that happens to take place at school, so it feels a bit more like a costume than anything else.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, that's why I'm kinda happy to be able to come here today.
As we were talking, someone who looked like her manager appeared.
Yuri, the shoot's about to restart, so... Well, who's this?
Oh, this is Yudai Tamura. He's a student here.
Nice to meet you. I was called here to fill in for the teacher in charge of the gardening club, and why does this sound like I'm making excuses?
Actually, this is perfect. Want to make a bit of pocket money, Yudai?
Huh? What do you have in mind?
Well, actually, our assistant just threw out their bags, so we had to pause the shoot. So we're a bit short on hands today. Do you think you could help us out?
I'd really appreciate it too.
And just like that, I was suddenly working as an assistant for Yuri's photo shoot. Mirror person, can you reduce the shadows a bit? On it. How'd I end up as Yuri Hayami's filming assistant? The shoot proceeded on schedule, and soon it was evening. Thanks, kid. You were a huge help. You've got a knack for this, Yudai. Would you consider working for me someday? Oh, I don't know about that.
Thanks again. Here's your money, just like I promised.
Oh, that's really okay. I don't need it. I was more than happy just to get such a valuable experience.
Oh, don't be so humble. Take the money. Oh, right. Did you have some time after this?
Huh? Well, I guess I don't really have plans.
We were about to have a little wrap party to celebrate a job well done. You're welcome to come along if you'd like.
What? Me?
Please, you. I want to keep talking with someone who's actually my age for once.
Oh, sure. If even Yuri herself was asking me to come, then there was no way I could refuse. I decided to take them up on their offer and join the rap party.
Come on, you. Let's toast. Cheers!
Cheers. I can't believe this is happening. I was specifically trying to pick the most unassuming seat in the restaurant, but somehow, I ended up sitting right next to Yuri.
What do you usually do at home?
Oh, I guess I just play games and stuff. I help out at one of the local stores sometimes too.
Really? What kind of place do you help at?
Oh, the local flower shop and stuff.
Really? That's amazing! You're like a real florist. I feel like I already knew this without even having to ask. Even when you had the day off, you were watering the flowers in the greenhouse. And you took us up on the job without a second thought. You even help out around the town too. You're just a really hardworking and nice person, aren't you?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just a fraidy cat and a loser. She shouldn't be praising me like that.
Girls love guys who don't put on airs like you know.
Huh? You really mean it? But wouldn't most girls prefer a more cheerful and upbeat guy who can really have fun and lead a conversation?
Not always. Some people prefer a guy who's just nice and you can be yourself around.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
But what do I know? It's not like I've ever dated anyone myself.
At first, I thought she was just lying to protect her privacy as someone in the world of showbiz. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that she was honestly too busy to have someone like that in her life. She was working as both a model and an actor and taking online classes whenever she was in between shoots. I don't think I would have been able to handle it if I were in her place.
What about you? Don't you have a partner?
Yeah, right. What would anybody see in a loser like me?
Do you want one?
Of course. But it's not like I don't enjoy my life enough without one.
I'm jealous. I wish I could be like that too.
Jealous? But you're so busy. You must be leading a fulfilling life.
I'm definitely busy, but I don't know if I'd call it fulfilling. Sometimes I just wish I could live a normal, boring life. Go to school, hang out with friends, that sort of thing.
You really want a normal high school life that bad?
Yeah, although I know that's a bit excessive to ask for.
Yuri, can you come over here for a second?
Coming! See you later, you!
Oh yeah, later. They say the grass is always greener, huh? I guess it's only natural to always want what we can't have. Yuri entered the world of stardom at such a young age, so I guess she always wondered what life was like on the other side of the fence. I had no idea such pressing thoughts and worries like that were hiding behind the beautiful smile she gives for the camera. I guess there's a lot more you have to sacrifice to become a successful model and actor than I ever would have thought. Seeing her smiling happily even now, I couldn't help but wonder what she was thinking. After the informal rap party finished up about 2 hours later,
That's all we have planned for today. But you still seem pretty cheerful. You ready to head back to the hotel?
Actually, I was wondering if I could walk around and see the town for a bit longer, if that's okay.
Oh yeah? Want me to come with you?
Well, I was actually wondering. You wouldn't mind showing me around, would you?
me? Well, I wouldn't mind, of course, but are you sure?
I'm worried about what the agency will say, though.
It's fine. I'll make sure to disguise myself.
Well, okay. I don't see why not. Yudai seems trustworthy enough. Just make sure you get back before dark, okay?
Now I'm walking alone with Yuri Hayami.
I feel like I'm doing something I shouldn't be dressed like this.
So, was there any place you really wanted to see?
Well, I got to walk around the main areas a bit for a photo shoot today. Oh yeah, there is somewhere I really want to go to after all.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Come on, you.
And so, I reluctantly took her to the place she wanted to see most of all. I'm home!
Hi, honey. You came back at the perfect time. I was just about to close up the shop. Do you think you could help?
Oh, sure.
By the way, the popular model Yuri Hayami is in town today, right?
Yeah.
Is that a friend of yours?
My name is Yuri Hayami. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're so polite. I'm Yudai's mom.
You really helped me out today.
Oh, did he? Good for him. Yudai, can I talk to you in private for a moment?
Sure.
What's going on here? The girl is the real actress from the morning TV show? Oh, Mama, right? Is that really Yuri Hayami?
Yep, it's really her. It's kind of a long story. After I finally explained everything to my flustered mother...
Wow, what an amazing coincidence! So my little Yudai was able to help you out.
Yeah, he was invaluable. We couldn't have done it without him.
Way to go, Yudai! Oh, you can call me Mom if you'd like.
Thanks, Mom. I'd love to.
What? My mom was always following whatever latest trend was popular, so I guess she must have just gotten lost in her excitement at seeing the latest star of the day, but... I'm back from my delivery.
Honey, come here! You're not gonna believe this!
Today was just a regular customer, so you know, Did Yudai bring home a girlfriend? No!
I'm Yuri Hayami. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Yuri, huh? What a polite girl you are. It's rare to find nice kids like you these days. Take care of our Yudai for me, okay?
I will, thank you.
Huh? He didn't even realize she was a celebrity! And how could he say something so embarrassing? I guess Yuri left a good impression on my parents, at least. They invited her to stay and have something for dinner, but since we already ate at the wrap party, she politely declined. Yudai, make sure you walk her all the way back home, you hear?
See you later, Yuri.
Thanks so much, Mom and Dad.
Sorry, my folks are a bit old-fashioned.
Don't say that. I was happy to meet such interesting people. You're so lucky to have wonderful and thoughtful parents.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, she's way too nice. After that, I brought her back to her hotel, making idle chit-chat as we talked. The next day, I spotted Yuri and her manager on my way to school.
Are you sure I can't convince you otherwise?
I thought it over, and this is what I really want to do.
Okay. Well, you're free until this evening, so you have a little bit more time before you have to make a decision.
Okay.
Yuri!
Oh, good morning, you.
Morning. What's up? Is everything okay? It looked like you and your manager were concerned about something. What? You're quitting show business?
You don't have to act so surprised.
Of course I'm surprised! I don't understand. Aren't you at the peak of your popularity right now?
Maybe, but I've been thinking about taking this step for a while now.
Yeah, but it really does sound like she's been considering this decision for a long time. After all, she's been doing this since before she could even really make an informed decision for herself. And she's worked so hard to get where she is now. But at some point, she started longing for a normal life, and I guess she's really torn up about not being able to have one.
The Yuri Hayami that everybody sees is still me, of course. But in a way, it's also not really me at all. Maybe I got a lot of experience from working as an actress and a model. but I can't get over how much I just want to live a boring, normal life like everyone else.
I think that's a perfectly fine reason to have. Your fans might be disappointed, but you should do what feels right for you.
You're right. I feel bad, though, of course.
Don't worry about that. I'm sure when they hear your reasons for quitting, they'll all be happy to support you.
You think so?
Well, to be honest, as someone who's known nothing but an average life for as long as I've lived, I think it's pretty boring. For people like me, it's only natural we'd want to look up and support people that shine in a way we don't. And to be honest, I've been a fan of yours for a while, and being able to get this opportunity to talk to you, I've only become an even bigger one. Knowing that even a popular star like you has her own worries about stuff like this just makes me want to support you all the more. So just follow me and let me take care of this.
What? Where are we going?
I'm gonna give you the average life experience you've always dreamed of. For some reason, a sense of duty was burning inside me. Maybe it just was a selfish desire to spend more time with Yuri Hayami, but... Excuse me?
Oh, Yudai. Sorry about yesterday. Wait, what? Why is Yuri Hayami here?
Sorry, but there's something I need to ask you. I discussed the plan I was thinking of with my teacher. I wanted to ask him if there was any way she could join our high school as a trial student for a single day today. I knew it was a long shot, but...
I totally get it. Let me discuss this with the principal, and I'll get back to you right away.
Really? Thank you so much!
Follow me, Yuri.
Okay.
And so, let me introduce our newest transfer student.
Yuri
Hayami?
Nice to meet all of you. My name is Yuri Hayami.
Yuri will be joining us on a trial basis just for today. So everyone treat her well, okay?
Okay.
As expected, Yuri instantly became the most popular girl in school. During lunch break, it seemed like everyone at school was lining up to talk to her. But befitting our school's proud reputation, all the students made sure that she was comfortable enough and not too overwhelmed with everything all at once. They didn't know the details of why a big star was a trial student at their school, but they didn't want her to be put off by the experience. In fact, plenty of people were even considerate and supportive of her situation.
I didn't expect it, but good on you for finding a kindred spirit in someone like Yuri.
Yeah, and thanks so much for taking me seriously and meeting with the principal about this.
Of course. Both you and your family have done so much to help out with the school, too. You always provide and deliver such beautiful flowers to our entrance and graduation ceremonies. When the principal heard a good kid like you was making the request, I didn't even have to do anything to convince him to accept.
Nah, I'm nothing special.
Don't say that. Being a club leader is already hard work, especially when it involves the back-breaking labor of making sure all the flowers and plants at school are well taken care of. The people looking out for that stuff are definitely noticing, you know?
Just hearing him talk about that made me feel like my efforts were being rewarded, and I couldn't help but be a bit proud of myself. After school, Yuri went around and checked out some of the clubs and teams, but eventually, it was time to go. See you later, Yuri!
Don't forget about me. I had so much fun today. Thank you all for everything.
So, how are you feeling? Did you have a good day?
It was so tiring, but it's like a good tired. It really was a great day.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Is something wrong?
Sorry, it's just... everyone there was so nice, and
Yeah, our school is known for being a really friendly, inviting place.
I could tell. They all gave me such a warm welcome.
When I looked back at Yuri, she was so overcome with emotion that tears were flowing out. I was pretty sure I could take that as a sign of a job well done. She was satisfied, so now, maybe she would decide not to quit acting and modeling after all.
Thanks again for everything, Yudai.
We all really appreciate it. If you ever need anything from me, here's my number on the card that I gave you. Call me anytime.
Thank you. Take care. Yuri and her crew all left with smiles on their faces. And that was the story of my brush with fame. But it doesn't quite end there. 3 months after she left, various posters and other materials with her face were put up around the town. I was the one holding the mirror for that shot. I hope Yuri's doing well.
Hey, you!
Ah! Yuri!
Did I surprise you?
I thought I was hallucinating. Wait, what? Why are you here? Are you doing another shoot?
Not exactly.
And so, I'd like to formally welcome our newest transfer student.
Yuri Hayami? I'm so glad to be back.
This time, she'll be with us until graduation. Make sure you treat her well, okay?
Okay.
Wow. So you decided to take a break from acting and move here?
You weren't expecting that, huh?
Of course not. Why would I have been?
I don't know, but when I came here, I just liked this town so much. Everyone was so nice, and I couldn't stop thinking about what if I could live and go to school here.
Then, are you planning on going back to the world of showbiz once you graduate?
That was a plan, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe by then, they'll already have forgotten about me and moved on to the next big thing.
I don't think so. I think you'll be welcomed back with open arms. Oh yeah, where are you living now?
You'll see.
Oh, welcome home, Yuri.
I already moved your bags into the room next to you guys.
Wait, what? My house? Somehow, she ended up staying with my family. My parents set everything up without telling me, and I was so stunned I could barely speak.
Honey, did you even tell him?
Hey, I thought you were gonna be the one to do it.
Oh,
well.
What do you mean, oh well? How could you not tell your son something so important?
Sorry.
Well, it's not like I'm against it or anything. I just wish I had more time to mentally prepare myself.
I'm looking forward to everything from now on, you.
Me too. And well, that's how Yuri and I ended up living together.
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to do while I'm in high school.
What's that?
Well, it's a secret.
Really? Okay. I guess you can tell me whenever you're ready. After that, once Yuri got used to going to school, she eventually told me her other desire was that she wanted to have a boyfriend. And somehow, out of all the people in the world, she chose a gloomy background character like me. Yeah, the reason why a popular model and actress would choose me was a mystery to me too, but what do you even like about me?
Everything.
Good morning.
This is Kaori Hayanoi, a super popular model right now. I've never, ever imagined that the woman of my dreams would be my next door neighbor. Good morning.
Morning, Kaori. Looking beautiful today too, I see. Thank you, Ami.
And this girl who's just casually chatting with a supermodel like she's just any random person is my little sister, Ami Misora. She's the perfect example of an extrovert, always outgoing with seemingly boundless energy.
Let's bake together again sometime. I would love to. I can't wait. I'm glad to hear it. You should get going. Good luck at school. You stay safe out there too, Kaori. Have fun doing the model thing.
You're seriously amazing. You two got close in no time at all.
You think so?
Even if we live next door to each other, she's still a celebrity. Becoming friends with one is usually the stuff of fantasy. But my little sister has the amazing ability to get anyone to let their guard down. Honestly, I'm jealous. Case in point, I actually think Kaori likes Ami more than Ami likes her.
You have to work hard too. It's not every day that you get a supermodel for a neighbor, you know. Don't waste this chance. Or do you want me to approach her for you?
No. I don't want to trouble her or anything.
You're so lame. Are you sure you're one of her biggest fans?
It's because I'm her fan that I'm saying this. It's just common sense. More importantly, hurry up and go already. You're going to be late for school. Wouldn't want that to happen after you went to all the trouble of moving here for the easy commute.
I know. I'm grateful to you for letting me stay here. All right, I'll see you later.
See you later. Oh, right. I'm taking a late shift at my part-time job today, so make sure you have your key with you.
Got it.
I never, ever imagined that the woman of my dreams would be my next-door neighbor. But even with a supermodel living next door, my life hasn't really changed. I've exchanged a few words with her thanks to Ami, but I never say more than strictly necessary. I simply continue living my ordinary and peaceful life. And I'm completely fine with that. Special is overrated anyway. I'm home.
Welcome back.
What are you making?
A tissue paper flower.
What's that?
You don't know? It's just flowers made out of tissue paper.
You high school girls have so many different interests. But she's so bad at this. Instead of flowers, all I see are crumpled balls of tissue paper. But she worked so hard to make them. I need to give her some encouragement. You're pretty good. Those are some pretty flowers.
You don't have to say things you don't mean. I know I suck. But as long as I enjoy it, I don't really care how they turn out. I'm going to bed.
Sure, but remember to clean up the mess on the table first. The magazines are all over the place too. Wait, is this the latest issue? Strewn all over the table, along with the tissues, were some fashion magazines. Kaori was on the cover of one of them. Her beauty was such that my eyes were automatically drawn to it. She's always so gorgeous.
You really like her, huh? Anyway, good night.
No, wait. Clean all this up before you...
I'll do it tomorrow.
Fine. Good night. Now that Ami's gone to bed, I'm free to do whatever I want. Now then, what should I do first? Take a bath or eat dinner? Oh, come on, who's here so late at night? When I looked impatiently at the door monitor... Huh? Kaori? There was a supermodel standing in front of my door. It's pretty late for her to be visiting.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you at this time of night. The thing is, I lost my keys, and because it's so late, the landlord's not picking up.
Ah, I see.
I'm so sorry to ask, but could you let me stay over for just one night?
I understand. I'll open the door right now. Please, come in.
Thank you.
To think there would be a day when a supermodel would stay over at my apartment. But I think she would probably feel more comfortable with Ami. Ami's already asleep. Would you like me to wake her?
Oh, she is? Oh, it's okay, I'm fine. I don't want to disturb her if she's asleep.
She looks so uneasy while saying that, though. I still think she'd feel better with Ami around. Right. I'm going to go and wake her. Is something wrong?
Nothing at all.
Huh? What's going on? She suddenly has a strange expression on her face. Like I thought, being alone with a guy is putting her on edge. Oh, sorry. The table's really messy. I'll clean it up right away.
Right.
She's acting weird, but why on earth? And then I suddenly realized. On the table, there was a fashion magazine with Kaori on the cover. And with all the balls of tissue scattered around it, this made it seem like I was... Ah! No, it's not what it looks like! I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling the truth. Damn it, this won't work. The more I explain, the more suspicious I look. I'm definitely making Ami clean up after herself next time. I swore this to myself, weeping internally the whole time. Kaori,
Yes? What is it?
how about this? I'll spend the night somewhere else.
Huh?
Even if Ami is here too, I understand if you're not comfortable sleeping with a guy in the house. Honestly speaking, there's no hotel around here, nor any friends nearby that I can call up on such short notice. But right now, I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. If you're hungry, please help yourself to whatever's in the fridge. Also, feel free to use the bath too. Bye then.
Please, hold on a moment. I'd feel bad if you left because of me.
But I mean,
I was the one who made the mistake of losing my keys, and I'm the one who's intruding in your home. If anyone has to leave, it should be me.
Right at that moment, in truly miraculous synchronicity, both our stomachs growled at the same time. For now, do you want something to eat?
Sure, if you don't mind.
With the ingredients I had available, I whipped up some dishes in no time, and we sat down to eat.
Delicious. You're as good as Ami said.
I'm glad you like it. Does Ami tell you a lot about me normally? After hearing that my sister might be sharing unnecessary information with Kaori, I had to ask.
Yes, you're all she talks about most of the time.
So what kinds of things did she say?
That's a secret. But from what I hear, it sounds like you're a really good brother to her.
You think so? After that, we enjoyed the rest of our meal in comfortable silence. It's actually pretty fun talking to her. It might be my own pride talking, but I think we would get along well. In saying that, what happened just now is still concerning me. I wonder what she's thinking. I honestly just feel sorry to her about it.
Thank you for cooking.
I'm happy you liked it. So, about what I said before, I still think it's better for me to spend tonight elsewhere.
And I said I'd feel bad if you did that.
But I don't see any other way. You're a girl, and you'll probably want to take a bath at some point, right? We do have a mattress for guests, but wouldn't you feel unsafe sleeping with a guy in the same apartment?
That's...
I'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me. I can just sleep over at a nearby friend's place.
Huh? But I remember Ami telling me you don't have many close friends.
Damn it, Ami! This is what I mean by unnecessary information.
I can't let you do this. It's your apartment after all. I really don't mind. I can trust Ami's brother not to do anything to me.
She's more stubborn than I expected. And she's such a kind and considerate person, too. The fact that she's reassuring me while feeling so uneasy herself.
If you insist on leaving, I'll leave first.
I can't let you do that. It's not safe out there for a girl so late at night. And after we went back and forth for 5 more minutes, I give up. If you're sure you're fine with it, I won't leave.
I'm totally fine with it.
But on one condition.
What? What condition?
Please, tie me up with this rope. This way, both of us can be sure that nothing will happen.
You don't have to go this far. I have full trust in you, I promise.
No. Haven't you heard people say that all men are beasts? You should take more responsibility for your own well-being.
I think you should chill out a bit.
In the end, Kaori got her way. Of course, I didn't do anything weird, and the night passed peacefully. But with my favorite model being in the same space as me, using my shower, sleeping on one of my mattresses, it was such an unreal situation that I couldn't get myself to calm down. To say that I was exhausted was putting it lightly. And the next morning,
Huh? What's Kaori doing here? Good morning, Ami. The thing is, I actually lost my keys. Explain yourself, Sei. What's going on?
Oh! Don't suddenly jump on me like that! Needless to say, Ami kicked up a huge fuss.
Good evening. This is to thank you for last night.
Later that day, Kaori brought over a thank you present.
Oh, Kaori, hello! Wow, this is chocolate from that super famous store.
You didn't have to, but thank you.
Say, Kaori, you came right in time for dinner. Why don't you eat with us?
Now, Ami, I think she has better things to do with her time.
Actually, I would love to join you. Yay!
Huh?
Whoa, so it's curry tonight, huh? Just so you know, my brother's curry is the best of the best. Wow, it really is good.
Thank you.
I also want to thank you again for yesterday. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Oh, no problem. It's great that you were able to contact the landlord in the end.
Good job, bro. You got praised by Kaori herself.
Yeah. I'm on top of the world right now.
You two seem really close. Oh, right, Kaori, look at this magazine I just bought. Man, your beauty never fades. Huh? What's going on with you two?
Ami, we're in the middle of eating, so please put that away!
What? Why? Weren't you the one who said that Kaori in this picture is gorgeous? You were staring at the cover like you were about to take a bite out of it.
Ami, please just close the magazine and stop asking questions. I'm begging you! After that, the rest of dinner was spent in awkward silence, with Ami looking between us in curiosity as we ate. After Kaori left, Ami approached me as I was doing the dishes.
So what did you do to Kaori?
Honestly, nothing.
Don't lie. Why else was she acting so weird after I brought up the magazine? And she wasn't the only one either. Come on, out with it. If you did something perverted to her, even if you are my brother, I won't forgive you.
Actually, it was all your fault.
Me? What did I do?
You won't understand. Just know your innocence is only being preserved thanks to the self-sacrificing efforts of your altruistic big brother.
I have no idea what you're trying to say. Well, whatever. So, what do you think of Kaori now that you've spent some time with her?
What do you mean?
You like her, don't you?
Well, I don't not like her.
I knew it. How could you not like a model as beautiful as Kaori?
I mean, it's true that I've always respected her abilities as a model, but now, that's not all I feel for her. Last night, when I tried to be considerate of her and leave to spend the night somewhere else, she stopped me in my tracks. It would have been way easier for her to just see me off and not protest. But she put herself in my shoes and placed her trust in me despite her initial misgivings. I thought then that she was a kind person. And after that, when we had supper together, I really enjoyed it too. How should I put this? I just feel so relaxed around her. Enough for me to think about how happy I'd be if she was my girlfriend.
Say, I see. In that case, you have me to thank for it all.
And where did that come from?
Because I kept praising you in front of her, you know? That was partly why she felt you could be trusted.
Makes sense. But I didn't expect this. You actually get pretty serious when you start to feel something. I'm rooting for you.
Plus, I would love to have Kaori for a big sister.
Ami.
Well, it's 100% not going to happen, though. But I guess it's good for a man to dream.
Such a harsh little sister.
But I didn't lie when I said I'd be rooting for you. I'll do my best to help you out, so you can count on me.
I mean, you don't have to. I know how slim my chances are. After that conversation, Ami started inviting Kaori to dinner with us more and more often. Maybe because she's good friends with Ami, Kaori never said no. Kaori and I naturally had more chances to talk as a result, and it felt like we got closer in no time at all. Before I realized it, I had gotten used to interacting with her over the dinner table.
They're done. They seem perfectly baked.
That day, I was baking cookies together with Kaori in her apartment.
They look so good. Want to try one while they're still warm? Say, Kaori. What is it, Ami? What do you think of my brother? What do you mean by that? It's just, he hasn't managed to get a girlfriend ever since he was born. I can't help but be worried as his little sister. I'm curious how you think of him from your unique female perspective. So that's what you're asking? Well, she probably has nothing special to say about him, but you can't blame me for testing the waters a little. I think your brother, he's a really kind and wonderful person. Talking to him over meals is fun, and he makes me feel at ease. Huh? And even though I was the one who suddenly asked to stay over so late at night, he went to such great lengths to make sure I felt safe. He's an amazingly good person, just like how you described him. Huh? Is this for real? That blushing maiden in love expression on her face? Huh. Don't tell me she likes my brother too. Could it be? Do you have feelings for him? I don't know either. It's the first time I've felt anything like this. This is the real deal. Bro, you did it! You got the girl! You're so lucky you must have saved the galaxy in a previous life or something. That reminds me, you two got really strange after seeing the magazine I bought last time. What's up with that? Huh? It's nothing. You'll understand when you get older, I think. But I really, really want to know. Please, my brother's being all tight-lipped about it, so you're the only one who can tell me. After that, I gradually pried the truth out of a very reluctant Kaori. And it was shocking, to say the least. I apologized immediately. I'm so sorry, Kaori. I can't believe he would do something like that. No, don't worry about it. I'm an adult too. I understand a man has needs. You're too easy on him. If you'd like, I'll scold him for you later. Huh? Hold on a moment. That night, on the table. Tissues and magazines. Wait, it was me all along. Ami? You got pale all of a sudden. What's wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. It doesn't seem like it. The truth had shocked me to my core. Without giving Kaori a single clue, I decided to take this secret to my grave. But the fact that she likes him so much, even with the whole understanding about the... This will work. I know it. Dear brother!
Whoa! Don't suddenly jump out like that! You're back from Kaori's place already?
I sincerely apologize, dear brother. I'll do my best to support you in all your future endeavors. That's why I asked Kaori to come to the beach with us next weekend.
Hold on a moment! This is so sudden, I can't keep up! And so, on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, I ended up at the beach with Ami and Kaori. I still have no idea how this happened.
I'll be your wing woman and help out where I can, so you can just focus on getting closer to Kaori.
What's up with you, Ami? It isn't like you at all to do this kind of thing for me.
Sorry, did you wait long?
A goddess has descended upon this radiant summer beach. No wonder she's a model. The sight of Kaori in a bikini, I don't know whether I've seen anything more stunning. You look beautiful. The bikini really suits you.
Thank you. I agree.
Kaori attracted the stares of everyone at the beach. It seemed like there was even a small commotion breaking out because some of them had realized who she was.
Ami, are you sure this was the right one to pick? Trust me, it's perfect. I know exactly what my brother likes. Okay, thanks. Right then, I'm going to go for a swim and leave you two alone. Good luck!
Hey, don't run off all on your own!
Ami? I'll be waiting for you under the beach umbrella when I get tired. Take your time, you two.
For now, do you want to swim a little?
Sorry, I don't know how.
Huh? How about we take a stroll along the beach then?
Sure, that sounds nice.
And so, we walked slowly under the clear blue sky, gazing out at the sea the entire time, not daring to meet each other's eyes. Despite the heat, the sea breeze felt good on my skin. More than anything, as I walked with the girl I liked, my heart was filled to the brim with pure happiness. I'm sorry if Ami inconvenienced you with her sudden invitation.
Not at all. I was looking forward to today as well.
Also, thank you for always being such a good friend to Ami.
That's not something you need to thank me for.
She was the one who chose to attend a school in the city and move over to live with me. But I think she still feels a bit lonely without our parents around. She's smiling a lot more now, though, all thanks to you. That was something I wasn't able to do for her. So I really am grateful, Kaori.
The thing is, I understand exactly how she feels. In order to fulfill my dream, I worked hard while living on my own. I had to deal with everything by myself, and I did feel shaken at times. I was lonely too. But because I got to know Ami and you, I find myself having fun every day. I consider myself lucky to have you two as my neighbors, so thank you.
Oh. Her smile felt like it left a permanent imprint on my heart. I'm actually pretty sure that most of it is occupied by Kaori right now. That's the reason I feel like my emotions are constantly overflowing. I've gone past the point of no return. I know what I'm about to say may sound insane to you, but I like you, Kaori. I enjoy all the time I spend with you, and you always make me feel comfortable. And I want to continue being with you like this for a long, long time, so will you please be my girlfriend?
I feel the same way. I have fun with you and feel at ease with you. If you'd like, will you be my boyfriend?
Of course, with pleasure.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey.
Hi, Ami. Right, now's the wing woman's time to shine.
So, Ami, we're dating now.
Huh? Sorry for surprising you out of the blue, Ami. So fast? We just got here. You've got to be kidding, huh? Well, who cares? This is great. Congratulations. Say, Kaori.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ami.
That was how I started dating Kaori. We spent the rest of the day playing at the beach. I would remember that beautiful summer day for the rest of my life. Several years after that, we found ourselves back at the beach again.
Daddy! Mommy! Auntie Ami, hurry up!
With a new addition to our family.
Isn't this nostalgic? This was where you guys shocked me when you suddenly told me you two were together.
That was years ago, but it still feels like it happened yesterday. I also remember the magazine you were supposed to clean up but didn't.
I already apologized for that. But I can't believe I thought it'd be impossible for you to get together with a model, and now she's my sister-in-law. You're actually a pretty amazing guy, huh?
I mean, you helped too.
Honey, Mo's getting impatient. Let's hurry and go. Hear that? Your wife's calling. What's going on?
Nothing. I love you, Kaori.
Why are you saying that now?
I just realized it's only thanks to you, Moe, Ami, and all the other people in my life. It's thanks to all of you that I'm so happy right now. So I wanted to say thank you.
Then thank you to you too. Yeah, me too.
Me three!
The joy I feel right now in this moment is a special thing. Even as I hold on to it with all my might, I can only thank all the people who gave it to me from the bottom of my heart.
Thanks for always supporting me. I'm actually gonna stop being an idol soon, as I'm getting married.
A shocking confession. My name is Imamoto Minami. I was at a handshake event hosted by my favorite idol when I heard the shocking news. Her name is Arasawa Shiori. She become a superstar idol. Basically, everyone in the country knows who she is. What? Is this a prank?
I decided to tell you because you're special.
Make sure you keep it a secret.
Don't tell me here if you want to keep it a secret. Thankfully, the line of people waiting for a handshake were pretty far back, and she told me in a very quiet voice, so I don't think anyone else heard what she said. The person that looks like her manager standing nearby hasn't really reacted at all, so I'm guessing she didn't hear what was said or either. If the manager had heard what Shion just said, she probably would have intervened immediately. I wonder if her agency knows about this.
It's time now.
Huh? Wait, what? I was shocked by what just happened, and my time was over before I knew it. What did I come here to do today? On my way home. There aren't any articles on her getting married, right? Popular idol Arasawa Shiori. Does she have a boyfriend? Is she married? I couldn't forget the words she said to me, so I tried doing some research on the train. However, there was no news about her getting married. Maybe she was just making fun of me. It wouldn't make sense to do something so risky for a joke. I wonder why she told me that. I found out the answer to this question a little while later. What is he doing?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Arasawa Shiori. I hope that we can get along well.
One of my mom's closest friends had to go abroad for work, so I was told that we'd be taking care of her child while she was abroad. However, I was not told that the child would be a girl, and that she was a superstar idol. Mom?
Well, I thought you wouldn't believe me, even if I had told you. I'm sure that you have mixed feelings about this, but try to make her feel welcome, okay?
So this wasn't a prank at all. It seems like that she's really going to be living with us from now on.
I hope that we can get along well, Minato.
This is how my strange life living with a superstar idol began. When she told me she was getting married the other day, did she mean the situation of us living together? Wait, but surely that's not what she meant. She wouldn't say that this living situation is like us being married, unless she really liked me. I'm so confused. I'm just her fan, so I'm sure that I'm just imagining things. 22 years old right now, so I'm 4 years older than her.
Minato!
It was around lunchtime. She suddenly came into my room. What's the matter? I still couldn't get used to the fact that my favorite idol was living in my house.
Were you surprised? You didn't think that you'd end up living with me, did you?
Yeah, I'm so surprised. Us fans usually dream of something like this happening. In fact, it was so unrealistic that I didn't even dream of it.
Are you nervous?
She's so close to me. Of course I'm gonna be nervous. You're a famous superstar. Basically everyone in this country knows your name.
Is that the only reason, though?
What do you mean?
Minami, you've been my fan for a while now, right? I remember you came to all my handshaking events before I became famous, too.
Yeah, I've been a fan of hers for a very long time. I first became her fan around 4 years ago, so so I'd say it's a pretty long time. At the beginning, she didn't have that many fans at all, so I didn't think she'd become this famous. It's been quite the journey. I'm happy for her. Although it has become very difficult for me to get tickets to her events these days.
Minato, Shiori, lunch is ready.
Oh, seems like lunch is ready. Let's go eat.
Yeah.
Well, I admit that I've been your fan for a long time, but don't you find that scary at all?
Huh? Scary? Why?
Well, I don't know if I should be saying this to you, but if I'm your fan, there's a pretty big chance that I like you, right?
Yeah. In a romantic way, right?
Did she just really say that out loud? Also, I've been your fan for a very, very long time. I'm very passionate about you.
So you're more obsessed with me than most of my other fans.
Well, I think that I like you than most other fans. It's not like I want to boast about it, though.
Well, it sounds like you're boasting about it.
It's not like that. I'm not trying to show off or anything. I was just about you being scared of me.
I'm completely fine. I've also kept an eye on you for a while, too.
Wait, you kept an eye on me for a while?
I mean, we only got to meet at my occasional events, but we've known each other for around 4 years now.
I'm surprised that you remember that.
Of course I remember. Us idols actually tend to remember longtime fans that show up to our events frequently.
I had no idea.
Also, we actually know quite a bit about our fans, too. For example, I know that you're using a dating app and that you have a girl that you're pretty close to.
Why do you know that?
It's a secret.
It's weird for you to know about that. Me being your fan is irrelevant, right?
Who knows? It might actually be relevant, you know?
There's no way she should know about this. It doesn't make sense. Why does she know? Let's hurry up and go eat while the food is warm. I kept on asking her why she knew about it, but she kept on changing the subject. I really don't understand how she found out about it. I haven't talked about it to anyone. A few days later... You're going to work?
Yeah, I have a press conference.
A press conference? What is it about?
I told you, I'm gonna quit being an idol. That's what I'm gonna announce at this press conference.
Wait, you were serious about that?
I wouldn't lie about something like that. Everything I said is really true.
It's all true? So she's really getting married then? Who is she getting married to? Does that mean she's really retiring because she's getting married? I had so many questions that I wanted to ask her. However, a little while later, her press conference really started. She kept on being asked why she was quitting, but she refused to elaborate. Superstar Idol announces her sudden retirement. She's answering all the questions very confidently and boldly, so it doesn't seem like she's lost confidence or become tired of being famous. It really did seem like she was retiring to get married. A few hours later.
I am so exhausted.
Shiori? Welcome home. For some reason, she came right into my room. I guess maybe she thinks of me as her big brother due to our age difference. Everyone was shocked about the sudden news. The comments just don't stop coming. Everyone was talking about Shiori's retirement on social media. It's become the most trending topic online.
Everyone's making way too big of a deal about this. I should be able to do as I like.
Well, it's not the case for you because you're a superstar idol.
Still, I think it's rude to keep asking me the same question over and over again, right? Who cares about the reason why I decided to quit?
Well, that was probably because everyone wanted to know the answer. She didn't answer the question. That's why they kept on asking. But I guess she doesn't have to answer if she doesn't want to. Also, I guess there's no way she could say that she was retiring to get married. I'll go and buy you a cake, so calm down.
Really? Yay!
I've realized something after spending some time living with her. She's actually putting on an act when she's an idol. She's actually very easygoing and friendly. I also found out she loves desserts. If I buy her a cake, she instantly becomes happy. It's amazing that she can maintain her style while eating cakes and other desserts. It's probably because she has lots of dancing lessons, but she's so thin. I can see why all the female fans are so jealous of her body.
Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
I see. You're being weird today. So good.
Once we get back home, we start eating the cake together. I'm glad you like it.
Mmm. Do you have any plans tomorrow?
Why are you asking me this all of a sudden?
Oh, you're panicking. Very suspicious.
I'm just meeting up with some friends from college.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, I just remembered something that I need to do.
Okay, I'll see you later then.
Why does she have such good intuitions? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Let's meet at 11. Okay, let's meet at the park. I do have plans to see a girl tomorrow, but I'm not actually meeting up with friends from college. I'm meeting up with a girl that I met on a dating app. We've been chatting for close to half a year now, and we're finally going to meet for the first time tomorrow. The next day, I had no idea we lived in the same town. We matched in this area, so I didn't think we lived that far away. However, I never imagined that we lived this close to each other. Also, she told me she lived somewhere further away when I last asked her.
I'm sorry for making you wait. You're Minami, right?
Yeah, I just got here too, so don't worry. Wait, what? What's happening? The reason why I was panicking was because...
What a coincidence. Hey, Minami.
the girl that stood in front of me was Shiori, the girl that lived with me right now. I really don't understand what is happening right now. Why are you here, Shiori?
You're panicking way too much, Minato. Do you still not get it?
I don't understand what is happening at all.
Take a look. The person called Leo that you were messaging was actually me.
No way.
I'm serious. In fact, you probably should have realized this a long time ago.
How in the world was I meant to realize this? I never would have imagined a superstar idol to be on a dating app. It's impossible.
Well, there's actually a reason for this. Also, people are going to find out if you keep talking out loud like that. Let's go to a karaoke room.
We decided to go to a karaoke box together as she suggested. What's the reason you were talking about earlier?
My mom heard from your mom that you started using a dating app, and she told me about it too. That's why I decided to install the app to try to find you. I knew your name, where you lived, and your hobbies, so it wasn't that difficult to find you. You've also uploaded a photo of your face, too.
Wait, hold on a minute. Why does my mom know that I was using a dating app?
Oh, that's what you're curious about? I'm not sure about the details, but maybe she saw you using it on your phone or something. Or maybe her intuitions. Maybe she thought you were acting a little shifty.
I doubt that's possible.
Well, there's no point in worrying about something that she already knows about. Aren't you more curious about why I decided to match with you?
Oh yeah, why did you do something like this? Did you do this as a prank or something? Not nice at all.
I wouldn't do something like that. Before we started living together, I was an idol and you were my fan, right? You didn't think an idol like me would do this, did you?
Yeah, but now that I started living with you, I realize that you're actually kind of crazy. Nothing you do surprises me.
I'm really curious about the way you see me.
Clumsy and slightly crazy girl that's easy to get along with. I guess she might be a little angry if I say that, though.
Oh, you just shifted your gaze. You thought of something that you couldn't say to me.
That's not true?
You're also in the wrong, too. You kept on keeping contact with a person that didn't even have a photo of herself uploaded. That's why you didn't know it was me, right?
Well, that's because I don't judge people based on their appearance. I wanted someone that was kind and fun to talk to. Also, we were definitely gonna meet up before dating.
So, you're a huge Idol fan, but you don't care about their appearance?
Well, it has nothing to do with this. It's basically impossible to date an idol anyway.
Well, you're almost able to start dating an ex-idol. What do you think about this situation?
What? Almost able to start dating?
Well, we kept in touch on the dating app for a while now, right? The girl that's in front of you right now isn't the idol Arasawa Shiori. I'm just a regular girl. So, what do you want to do?
She keeps on talking like she's playing with me a little. So does that mean that if I want to date you, you'd start dating me?
Yeah.
What?
Minato?
I'm sorry, but I just can't start dating you so easily. I'm a little scared, as I feel like this is gonna go way too smoothly. Dating you would be something straight out of a dream. It should be impossible. Why did you even bother matching with me?
Well, I was going to explain that to you earlier, but you interrupted me.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt her earlier. Anyway, I wonder what the reason is.
To be honest, I began all of this because I was curious.
Curious?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you how you really felt about me, as I know that you'd been my fan for such a long time.
So that's why you wrote on your profile that you were interested in idols, right?
Yeah, exactly. I thought I could ask you how you felt about me, even if we were talking about idols already.
I guess if we were both idol nerds, then we'd be able to talk about it together. It's probably what her aim was.
Also, I wanted to see if you were secretly a fan of some other idols, too. I needed to know if you were cheating on me.
She's actually kind of scary. I told you that you were the only idol that I liked, right?
Yeah, you did. However, you were trying to find someone to date by using a dating app.
Well, that's a different story. It's not like a guy like me can ever date an idol.
Still, it didn't make me feel good at all.
What? You really care this much about one fan? It's not like some other idol is taking your fans.
Well, I was kidding about that, but still.
I thought so.
However, as I was messaging you, I gradually started to become interested in you.
What? What?
All the guys around me only flirted with me because of my appearance. They didn't care about my personality or anything like that at all. However, I never felt that from you. From the very first time we met, you supported me for the person I am. You also treated me really nicely and talked to me even though I didn't show my face in the profile. That's why I decided I want to marry a guy like you.
She's changed the way she looks at me all of a sudden? Is she acting to mock me? I thought that she might be mocking me, so I looked at her face. It seemed like she was very serious about what she was saying. I really don't think she's tricking me. Even if she was, I'd forgive her because I'm a huge fan of hers. Even being able to talk to her like this is like a dream for me. So does that mean if I ask you to marry me, would you marry me?
Of course I will. I told you this during the handshake event, right? I'm gonna retire from being an idol because I'm getting married. I'd already made up my mind a long time ago.
Those words made me feel a lot more confident about the situation. Shiori, I want you to become my girlfriend. I also want to marry you in the future.
Sure. So, you're not gonna ask me to marry you right away?
What? I think we should date before we get married. Also, I kind of want to start working before getting married. I want to be able to support you after all.
You don't need to worry about that kind of thing. I have tons of money after all.
Well, that's why I need to earn my share too.
Oh well, I guess we'll get married when you find a job then.
Yeah, let's do that. There was no way I was going to say no to a superstar idol like her. I never even dreamed of something like this ever happening. Some time went by and...
Congratulations, both of you!
After graduating from college and finding a job, I was able to propose to Shiori. We're getting married today. To be honest, there are some problems getting married to such a famous superstar like her. In fact, we've run into a lot of problems already, and I'm sure there will be a lot more in the future. However, I'm prepared to do whatever I can to make her happy. I'm the luckiest guy in the world to get to marry her, and I'm not going to take that for granted.
Inside the TV, a really popular idol is currently making some handmade food on a cooking show. She was just cooking, but she had such a bright aura around her. So many people became happy just by watching her smile. She was just like a star in the night sky. Everyone knew that they couldn't reach her, but they still fell in love with her.
Hey, Katsuya, where's the salt?
I'll just make it if you like.
No, it's fine. Let me do something like a girlfriend once in a while.
You must be really tired though.
I completely recovered once I saw your face.
It's inside the second row of the cupboard.
What is?
The salt.
Oh, okay. It's almost done, so just wait a little longer.
Inside my small apartment room, my girlfriend is trying to cook me some handmade food.
Make sure you look forward to it. My cooking skills have improved again because of that show.
Yeah, I can't wait to eat.
I actually won the cooking competition on that TV show, too.
Don't spoil it for me. It hasn't aired yet.
I'm sorry.
Wait, so those TV shows aren't scripted?
Well, some of them are scripted.
So they are.
However, this current TV show isn't scripted at all. It's an actual competition. Okay, all done. I'll bring it over.
As she said those words, she brought over the same dish as the one that the really popular idol was making on TV.
So eat it while it's warm.
The idol inside the TV and my girlfriend had the same face and same voice. Inagi Tomomi and I were childhood friends. I don't remember when we first met. Whenever I opened up one of my old albums, she was always by my side. Once we entered middle school and everyone started to worry about dating, our relationship naturally bloomed and we became a couple. Tomomi decided that she would become an idol in the last year of high school.
I am begging you, Tomomi. Please rescue our agency. You're our only hope.
Tomomi's aunt begged Tomomi for help. She owned a small talent agency. However, her agency was on the verge of going bankrupt. That's why she came to Tomomi for help. Tomomi was very beautiful, but that wasn't it. She also had this natural aura that drew people in. She was born to become a superstar. Tomomi's aunt had wanted to debut Tomomi as an idol for a very long time. Tomomi had kept on saying no. However, She was unable to say no this time, as she knew the situation her aunt's agency was in. It was clear that her aunt hadn't slept well in a while. She looked absolutely drained. However, Tomomi decided to make 2 requests in return for becoming an idol.
I have 2 conditions. Is it about the pay? Not at all. I don't care about that stuff. The first condition is that I'm only going to become an idol for your agency until you manage to get your agency back on track. Once the agency stabilizes, I'm going to quit right there. Okay. My second request. What is it? I'm going to do something that is very forbidden for idols to do.
Her second condition was that she wouldn't break up with me when she became an idol. It was delicious.
Really?
I wouldn't lie about something like this. Also, all of the judges on the show were in love with this dish that you made, remember?
Yeah, I know that, but it's pointless if you don't like it.
You really are
What is it?
so cute, aren't you?
Right? I completely agree. Right. Now that we're full,
Yeah,
can I cuddle with you?
yeah, come here.
Yay!
You really do like cuddling, don't you? You're just like a dog.
I only like cuddling with you. Aw, it's your smell. So calming.
I'm kinda embarrassed.
Why? I love this smell so much.
Come here. I embraced her, and we stayed like that for a while. She stuck to me like glue. Her body warmed up, and her eyes started to shut.
Your body is so warm. It's so comforting.
I'm glad to hear that.
Hey, Katsuya,
What is it?
I love you.
Yeah, I know that. I love you too.
Thanks. I'm sorry, though.
Why are you apologizing?
We can't go on dates outside because of me.
We're basically on a date right now. At least, that's what it feels like to me. Do you not feel the same way?
Well, it does feel like a date, but
Recently, Tomomi had gone to a lot of popular and famous dating spots as part of some TV shows. Lots of theme parks and tasty-looking sweets. She smiled and played with her idol friends at those locations. Not a single guy appeared on these shows. Apparently, it's terrible for an idol's reputation these days to be seen with men.
that place was so fun.
Oh, I see.
I actually wanted to go with you, though.
Let's go one day.
It won't be popular by that time.
Well, if it's not popular, then we get the place to ourselves. We should consider ourselves lucky.
I like that you're so positive about everything.
So anyway, you don't need to worry about any of this stuff. It's a decision that I made. We won't be seen in public together while you're an idol. In my room, there wasn't a single photo of the two of us. She doesn't leave any of her belongings here either. Whenever she comes over, I make her bring over everything she needs to stay the night every time. I also haven't bought any of her idol goods. We also haven't gone on any dates outside for the past few years. We've decided that the only time we meet is when she has some time off work. We only meet in my room. To be completely honest, her idol activities and her aunt's agency didn't really matter to me that much. What was important to me was that she wasn't hurt by the public. I didn't want to see her cry either. As her boyfriend, I just wanted to protect her and her reputation. I wanted her to finish her idol activities without any scandals.
Yeah, I know that. I'm also really grateful for you being so patient, but
What are you so unhappy about?
couldn't you come to at least one of my live events?
No.
Why?
Well, you never know who might leak information about us.
Nobody knows about us.
Whenever you see me, you're probably gonna smirk or grin.
Well, yeah, but
That could give it away, right?
Still.
There's no way I'm coming.
Damn it, you're so serious.
Tough luck.
Well, I like this about you too, though.
Alright. Let's play some games then.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm definitely gonna win today.
That's definitely not gonna be possible. I've practiced so much after all.
Not fair.
We were both adults now. However, we still did the same things back when we were dating in middle school. This situation is a little sad, and it can feel a little disappointing at times. However, what I can say for sure is that spending time with her is very fun. One day, it was late at night. My doorbell rang, so I opened the door, and my cousin, who's 2 years older than me, was standing outside.
Hey, Katsuya.
Hey, Ayaka.
How have you been doing?
Pretty good.
That's good to hear.
You stink!
Really?
You must have drunk so much. You reek of alcohol. Don't come near me.
Hey, that's so offensive. I'm gonna cry. I'm so hurt.
So what are you here for?
So you're not gonna play along then? You already know why I'm here, right?
I have no idea.
Please let me stay the night.
No way. I cut off our conversation and closed the door. She kept on knocking the door after I had closed it. Hey, stop! It's late at night, you know? You're being so loud.
Then let me stay here. I'll sleep on the sofa. Please, please.
Go home.
There are no more trains. I can't go home.
Get a taxi then.
I don't have money.
Go book a hotel then.
I don't have money like I just said.
I'll lend you money then.
Then I'd have to give it back to you, so no.
You're being so difficult.
So are you gonna leave a drunk young woman like me on the streets this late at night? What are you gonna do if some man attacks me?
You're the worst. Fine. Just this once then.
Yay!
This decision was a huge mistake. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of someone screaming.
What is it? You're so noisy.
Huh? Tomomi? Why are you here? Tomomi was the one who was screaming.
Wait, hold on. Tomomi? The popular idol? Why is she here? Katsuya? So you were cheating on me? That's why you didn't want me leaving any of my belongings here?
Whoa, hold on! It's not like that at all!
What's going on, Katsuya? Why is she here? You traitor! I'm gonna break up with you. I never want to see you again. Goodbye.
Please, would you just listen to what I have to say?
Hey, I'm actually a huge fan of you. You're so cute. Your face is so small. Oh, your eyelashes are pretty too.
Ayaka, please, shut up!
So she's called Ayaka then? She's older than you? How long have you guys known each other for? Huh? Known Katsuya? I've known him since he was born. What?
Tomomi, you need to calm down too. It was complete chaos, and the morning had only just began. A few minutes later, I begged Tomomi to let me explain the situation to her. She's my cousin, Ayaka. Last night, she suddenly came to my room really drunk. She's a huge nuisance.
Your cousin? Really?
Ayaka, could you show her your ID?
I can't be bothered.
Just do as I say. This is all your fault.
Don't glare at me like that. I'm hungover. Here you go. Oh, yeah. You guys have the same surname.
She finally believed me and calmed down. Her devil-like aura had disappeared too, and we all started to calm down. And Ayaka, she is...
My name is Inagi Tomomi, and I'm his girlfriend.
Why are you smiling like that all of a sudden?
Well, she might become my relative in the future. It's important to make a good impression.
Oh, I see. She's thinking about that far into the future already.
You're the famous idol Tomomi, right? Yeah, I am. But when I'm here, I'm just my usual self, the regular Tomomi. I see. Well, it's so nice to meet you, Tomomi. It's nice to meet you, too. You can just call me Ayaka, by the way. Okay, Ayaka. Oh, you're just so cute.
Ayaka fell in love with Tomomi as soon as she used her idol smile. Anyway, Ayaka,
Yeah, I know. You want me to keep quiet about you guys, right?
I'm glad you understand.
Tomomi hasn't had a single scandal ever since she debuted, right? I realize just how careful you guys have been. I can see how important this is to you guys.
When you're not drunk, you're very smart and a good person.
Also, I'm really happy that my favorite idol has a happy private life, too. I guess I'll get going then.
You're leaving already?
Yeah, you guys probably don't get to see each other much. I don't want to get in the way. Thank you so much. Also, this is kind of cheating, too. I am a huge fan of you. I'm going to come see you at a live event, just like everyone else is doing. I'll see you again.
She said her farewells and left immediately.
She's a really cool person.
When she's not drunk, at least.
Also, Katsuya,
What is it?
I'm sorry for accusing you like that.
It's no problem at all. I can see why you'd think that way in that situation. Anyway, why did you come here so early in the morning today?
Oh, you've forgotten?
What?
My life tour is starting from this afternoon, so I won't be able to see you for a while.
Well, I remember that.
So I came here to get some Katsuya energy.
What's that?
There's this special form of energy that I can only gain from you.
I see. Do as you like then.
Yeah, I'll do as I like. Katsuya?
What is it?
If you're ever gonna let a girl stay over again, I kinda want you to contact me about it first.
Well,
I'll delete the message as soon as I see it. I'll make sure that nobody finds out about us.
still.
Are you gonna say no?
Okay, fine then.
I'm sorry if I'm being overprotective. I just don't have much confidence is all.
Why?
Well, we can't even go on a normal date. I'm scared that you're gonna get bored of a girl like me. I wouldn't blame you either.
I won't get bored of you. There's no way that's possible.
I know that, but I get anxious.
What can I do then?
Huh?
What can I do to reduce your anxiety?
Could I ask you a favor then?
If it's something that I'm able to do, then sure.
I want you to come and see my live performance, just once.
Well,
Yeah, I know, but I just want you to come once. I want you to see me shining on stage. I'll make you fall for me again.
I already love you so much though.
I just want to make you fall for me even more, so that you won't go to anyone else.
I realized that she probably wasn't going to change her mind at this point. She didn't need to do something like this, and she was the only woman I'd ever love. However, I realized that she wasn't looking for words or comfort. Okay then, I'll come watch.
Really?
I'll watch from far away though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll find you no matter what.
A while later, I managed to get a ticket for her live event with my own powers. I didn't want to cheat and ask her for a ticket. I also didn't want her to know which live event I was going to attend. My first ever live event felt like a huge festival, and it felt so great just being there.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Everyone around me started shouting as soon as Tomomi started talking. Everyone was captivated by Tomomi. Then the live began. It was breathtaking. The Tomomi singing on stage was completely different from the girl I knew. Every time she sang, it felt like an angel was singing. Every time she took a step, it looked like a trail of stars were following her around. When she waved her hand at the crowd, she created rainbows across the stage. She was so much brighter than the sun, and her presence filled the entire stadium. At the very center of all of this, a girl sang and danced as she shone like a star. That girl was my girlfriend. The girl was my childhood friend, Inagi Tomomi. I completely fell for her all over again, just like she said. I couldn't see anybody else. I wanted to just keep on watching her. I didn't even want to blink, as I didn't want to miss out on any of her actions. Then all of a sudden, we briefly made eye contact with each other. It was less than a second. She smirked a little and winked at me. She then continued to sing like nothing had happened. She just winked at me! No, she winked at me! I was thinking the same thing as them all. At that moment, I had fallen in love with her again. A few days later, at my apartment room like usual. Good job completing your live tour.
Thanks for keeping our promise, Katsuya.
So you really did find me.
I told you that I'd be able to find you no matter where you were. So, how was it?
It was amazing. I fell in love.
What? With who?
You, of course.
What do you mean by that? Does that mean you didn't love me?
That's not what I meant. I just fell even more in love with you.
Oh, I see. Well, that's fine then.
However, I've decided that I'm not coming to any more of your live events.
Why?
I won't be able to hold myself back anymore.
What do you mean?
All the guys around me were saying that you winked at them. Then they started arguing about who you had winked at. Your wink was aimed at me. You're meant to be completely mine. I won't be able to hold back all of my jealous feelings. Jealousy is a bad emotion for me to have if we're gonna continue to date in secret.
Yeah.
You're able to be a popular idol as so many people support you.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why the idol Tomomi belongs to everyone. She can't just be mine. It's just like Ayaka said. So we're going to continue having all our dates in this room, and we shouldn't contact each other unless it's really necessary.
Okay.
Don't look so upset. It's tough for me, too.
Yeah, I know, but...
I won't be coming to any more of your live events. But
Okay, I get it. Please stop repeating it. It hurts to hear it.
once your final live event is done,
The final event? My tour just finished.
no, I mean your final live event as an idol. Once you finish your last live, once you go back to being my childhood friend Inagi Tomomi, I'll come and pick you up myself.
Really?
Yeah, so don't worry about anything else for now. Just do your best and become a superstar.
All right, I'm gonna do my best from tomorrow again.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Wait, but before that, I need to fill up on some Katsuya energy.
Yeah.
Ah, this is so relaxing. I wish that I could have access to this all the time.
I then embraced the love of my life, not an idol. Right now, she's just my childhood friend and my girlfriend. I embraced her very tightly.
My name is Haruma Sugi. Today is my first day of work at this talent agency. Right now, a senior in the company is going to introduce me to the model I'll be in charge of. Takizawa, I'm glad to be working with you.
Likewise. If I remember correctly, you've already been working for a few years. Was your previous workplace a talent agency too?
Yes, I was a manager there too, but working with idols, not models.
It's good to know you're not coming in completely blind. I'm expecting great things from you.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
I like your enthusiasm.
By the way, the girl I'll be managing, what's she like?
She's a high school student and our top model. Or at least that's what we're hoping she'll become.
Is there some kind of problem with her?
She may be a little difficult to deal with. She's a pretty self-centered girl.
Rather than listening to me ramble on, I think you'll understand once you talk to her. Shall we go in now?
Thanks for waiting, Marin. Takizawa, I have to be at a shoot after this, so please make it quick. All right, I'll keep it brief then. This is Haruma Suji, your new manager.
Hello, I'm Sugi. I'll be taking over as your manager from today onwards.
Marin Misaki. You can call me Marin, and drop the overly formal speech.
Got it. I'll look forward to working with you, Marin.
You don't seem very reliable.
Huh?
You're new here, right?
Yes. But I was also a talent manager at my previous company.
But you're so young, you couldn't have done much there either.
Are you sure you're up to the task of managing me? Whoa, she's much sassier than what I was expecting. What a pain.
Takizawa, I would like to request a manager change.
Huh? Now hold on just a moment.
What, you have something to say about my decision?
Of course I do.
Not this time, Marin. Do you even remember how many managers you've gone through this year? 3? Wrong. You've had a grand total of 6 managers so far. We can't keep letting you do this, so please don't be selfish. Who says I'm being selfish? In the first place, Haruma doesn't seem capable of the job. He's nowhere near good enough to be my manager.
Come on, isn't that going way too far? At this rate, we'll end up causing trouble for the staff on site when we go out together for photo shoots. The most important thing now is to set the tone for how we're going to work together in the future. Looks like I'll have to take the bull by the horns. You're selfish no matter how anyone looks at it.
Huh? What the hell do you even know about me anyway?
That should be my line. It's rude to tell someone you just met that you don't think he can do his job. How would you feel if I said, there's no way a high school student could be a good model?
I'd be mad.
Right? At the very least, judge me after you actually see me working. I would like to know more about you as a model too, Marin. Your strengths and your weaknesses when you do your job. The more I know about you, the more effective I'll be at supporting you with my full capabilities.
Fine. You're actually a pretty annoying guy, huh?
Sorry. I tend to get easily fired up when it comes to my work. The people under my charge, it's my job to help them shine. And I think of it as a serious calling. I just can't help myself.
If it's this guy, maybe a manager will help my dreams instead of hinder them. Okay, that's enough. You two won't make it in time for the photo shoot if you don't leave soon. Make your preparations and go. Seriously, it's your fault we're running late, you know.
Speak for yourself.
No more fighting. Go get the car, Haruma.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, a little scolding makes you such a good boy. You need to get ready too, Marin.
After both of us were admonished by Takizawa, we rushed off to the location of the shoot. When we arrived, the photo shoot kicked off with a little fanfare. Apparently, the pictures taken today will be used in the advertisements of a major clothing brand.
Marin, give me more cool look, will you? That's it. Those you're beneath me eyes are exactly what I want. Next, look away from the camera for more of a candid feel.
She's amazing. I was completely mesmerized by watching Malden pose. It's true that she needs to fix her self-centeredness and arrogance if she wants to go far in this industry. But it's also true that she has a natural flair for modeling. She's been responding perfectly to photographers' cues this whole time.
Nice job. Always a pleasure working with you, Modern.
Obviously, you're going to have to work harder to keep up with me.
I'll do that.
This is awkward. I'm gonna have to apologize to him later.
How was it, Haruma, watching me work?
You did a very good job.
You think so?
Of course. You were very professional and mature.
Well, that's just a given. I'm going to be a top model someday, after all.
I'm sure you will.
Huh?
If it's you, I think you'll be definitely able to do it. Milan and Paris are within your reach.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought when I was watching you pose. But you have to watch your words and attitude when you talk to people. It'd be a waste if you lose any jobs because of it.
Haruma, I was right. This person is different from all my previous managers.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing important. I guess I can try to change the way I speak a little.
It's new that you're actually listening to me. You're actually pretty cute, huh?
What? Shut up, idiot! You said it yourself that I can make it as a top model. Well, I won't forgive you if you abandon me halfway.
Why are you getting angry?
It's your fault for suddenly calling me cute. Say, Haruma, do you have some time after this?
Yeah, if you can, I'd like to do a short debrief. Is that okay with you?
Sure, let's do it back at the agency.
Sounds like a plan. So for now, go get changed. I'll drive the car to the entrance and wait for you.
Okay, thanks.
Wow, are you actually saying thank you to me?
Now you're just exaggerating. I was never that bad. I'm going to change. You better not make me wait.
As you wish. Oh well, things seemed sort of iffy in the beginning, but I think I've somehow got her to open up to me. That relief in my heart, I made my way to the car park. We returned to the agency and finished the debrief without incident. Thanks for cooperating, even though you must be tired from the photo shoot. It was a great help.
I didn't. I did it because it'll help me achieve my dreams. It's not like I want to make things easier for you or anything. Don't get the wrong idea.
As long as you rein in the attitude when we're working, I won't.
I'll do my best.
Now that she's opened up a bit, I can see the high school girl in her. It's adorable. So what is your dream exactly?
I can tell you, but don't laugh.
I won't laugh. On the contrary, I want to know so I can better support you in getting there.
You'll support me?
Of course. Don't forget, I'm your manager. I'll always be on your side.
Haruma, okay. My dream is to model for the Paris collection one day. I saw a special feature on TV for it when I was really young, and my dream hasn't changed since. I want to be one of those women who walk the runway in the latest fashions, dazzling everyone as they go. That was what I thought back then.
I see. That's a wonderful dream to have. I guess it's true when people say you have to dream big.
Thank you. But there hasn't been anyone else around me who supported my dream like you just did. They always tell me I'm aiming too high or there's no way I'll ever become a top model. I've heard adults say that all my life. Even my previous managers and my parents. Those who should be helping me the most in my journey.
So that's what happened.
I still worked hard the only way I knew how. But things just never really seemed to go smoothly. To be honest, I was starting to get tired of dreaming. So I've been kind of giving up on myself lately and causing trouble to everyone around me. So uncool, I know.
Sounds like you've been having a hard time. I feel like I kind of understand her now. Probably didn't behave so selfishly when she first started. She was just acting out because she didn't feel like she could rely on adults in her life, and she didn't know what else to do. I guess for someone as young as her, that was her way of dealing with it. Especially since there was nobody she felt safe discussing the situation with.
But you're different, Haruma. When you say that you'll support my dream, can I trust you?
Of course. I told you before, right? It's my calling to help those under my management shine like the diamonds they are. Let's make it a promise. One day, we'll go to the Paris collection together.
All right, I believe what you say. I'll try going after my dreams one more time.
Okay, and I'll be right beside you the whole way.
Beside me the whole way? Don't say something so embarrassing, idiot.
You don't like my wording?
Seriously? Well, whatever. I'll be counting on you from now on, Haruma.
I'll be counting on you too. This is how we decided to work together at the Paris collection as our ultimate goal. Day after, Marin's attitude towards her work and the people around her changed noticeably.
Good morning. I'm Marin Misaki. I'm looking forward to working with you today.
Likewise. Has she ever been this friendly before?
She had a bright smile and greeting for everyone at the photo shoot. And her usual abrasive manner was nowhere to be seen. On top of that, she practiced her walk relentlessly, refusing to miss even a single day. She studied up on posing, refined her current poses, and added to her repertoire as well. Good job today. I can see the results of your practice. You've really improved a lot.
Naturally. So get out there and find me more jobs.
She only shows her sassiness to me occasionally, but that's just part of her charm. Now that I've seen her real personality, I actually find it kind of cute. Let's hurry up and head back to the agency.
I want to get in a little more practice before I go home. Will you stay with me?
Sure, of course I will. I can respect the spirit of a hard worker who refuses to compromise. I've got to give him my all too. But I have to say, you've really changed, Marin. I admit that I had no idea how to handle you when we first met.
Hold on. What are you trying to say?
Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying that I can see your growth as a model.
That's because I think I can trust you, Haruma. You're the first person I met who takes me and my dreams seriously, and that makes me happy. Plus, you're kind, mature, handsome. I might even like you.
Huh? What was that?
Listen properly when I'm speaking, idiot.
You don't have to get so angry.
Hey, you said you would always be beside me, right?
Yeah, I did.
So, after my dream comes true, marry me?
Marry?
What was that? Did I say something strange?
What part of that wasn't strange? In the first place, we're not even a couple. Isn't it too much of a leap to jump straight into a marriage proposal? Well, I'll think about it.
Why do you sound so reluctant? You don't think I'm good enough for you? You should have a little more self-awareness and be less picky.
I'm not the picky one here.
Fine then. There's still time left until I fulfill my dreams. I'll make you fall in love with me by then for sure.
Saying that, Marin winked at me. As I gazed at her picture-perfect gesture, unconsciously, my heart skipped a beat. One day, half a year after I became Marin's manager. Huh? You want to give me one more model to manage?
Yes, you should be well aware of our manpower situation. There's also currently not enough managers in charge of multiple models. You should be used to the job by now, right, Haruma? I thought it might be a good time to increase your responsibilities.
I see. To be completely honest, I would like to give my full attention to Marin. But if that's what the job requires, I guess it can't be helped. I understand. Of course I'll take her on.
Thank you. Oh, she's actually here at the agency today. Do you want to meet her?
Sure, if you don't mind introducing us. I followed Takizawa to the reception room where my new charge was waiting for us.
Oh, hello. I'm Chiaki Morikawa. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, I'm Haruma Sugi, and I'll be your manager starting from today.
Chiaki here actually transferred over from another agency.
Is that so? Just like me back then.
So, you were working at another agency before too, Haruma?
Yep. As fellow transferees, let's work hard together.
Of course. I'm happy to have something in common between us.
She smiled in relief. Seems like a nice and friendly girl. I think we'll be able to build a good working relationship in no time.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Whoa, Marin? What are you doing here?
What does that matter right now? Who is this girl?
Don't be rude. She's your junior in this company who just joined us, Chiaki Morikawa.
So, is it true that you're going to be her manager, Haruma? I can't believe this. You cheater!
Don't say things that'll make people misunderstand.
I thought better of you, to think you would abandon our promise to become another person's manager.
That's not what this is. I'll continue being your manager too.
What? You mean you're going to be managing both of us at the same time? Doesn't that just make you a two-timer?
I told you to stop saying things like that.
Oh, I didn't know you two were a thing.
Haruma, make sure to let me know everything in detail later.
It's not what it sounds like. With the whole misunderstanding and also having Marin upset with me, I was in quite a lot of hot water that day. At a later date, Marin and I were having one of our regular meetings.
Huh? A fashion show by Yuki Corporation? And they booked me? Me?
Yeah, this is your big break. Yuki Corporation is a super famous brand that have showcases for the newest styles in Paris collection. If you manage to catch the eye of one of their designers...
I might be able to walk in the Paris collection.
Exactly.
It's finally happening. Thank you, Haruma.
Why are you thanking me?
I mean, I wouldn't have even gotten this chance if it weren't for you. I'm definitely not going to waste it.
Marin, that's the spirit. Show those designers what you can do.
I will.
By the way, do you think you'll be okay alone tomorrow?
Huh? You won't be there, Haruma?
Yeah, I'll be at Chiaki's first job with us tomorrow, so I have to keep an eye on her. You're already a veteran at this company, and I fully trust your ability to handle yourself. I'm sorry to ask, but can you solo this one?
I see. I got it.
Or will you be lonely?
Who's the lonely one? Don't get too full of yourself.
Right, my bad.
I'll do just fine even without you. So you can go and watch over your precious Chiaki.
Wait, Marin. And she's gone. Damn it. Things were going so well too. Right when she was getting all pumped over Yuki. I hope she won't lose her motivation over this. It's okay. I never forgot Marin. We'll definitely fulfill our dream of going in the Paris collection together.
Ever since that day, the amount of time I spent with Haruma reduced drastically, thanks to him escorting Chiaki to most of her photo shoots. I understand that she's a newcomer who needs more support, but I sometimes wonder if Haruma has forgotten our promise, and that makes me a little uneasy. Is it selfish to wish I could have him all to myself on the day of the long-awaited fashion show? Huh? Haruma isn't coming? No, he's accompanying Chiaki to her photo shoot today. That's why I'm here. I see. Oh my, do you miss him? No, I don't. Oh, you're adorable sometimes. Oh, sorry. I'm going to step out for a bit to take this phone call. Saying that, Takizawa left the dressing room.
Today's an important day. It could be the first step I take towards fulfilling my dreams. So why aren't you here with me? Don't you know that just having the person I like by my side will give me a huge confidence boost? But you still have no idea how I feel for you. Idiot, Haruma. I don't know how I'll make it down the runway feeling like this.
Good work, Marin.
Haruma, why are you...
I rushed over after making sure Chiaki was okay on her own. Huh? You're crying?
I'm not. And what man just enters a girl's dressing room without knocking anyway?
I did knock, but there was no response.
Haruma, is it really okay for you to be here?
I explained things to Chiaki and Takizawa and got the green light from both of them, so there's no problem at all. Today's job is an important stepping stone towards your dream. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Haruma, you still remember our promise?
Of course I do. Your dream is my dream too, remember?
I guess I was the one who forgot. Haruma, just watch me. I'll be the brightest star on the stage.
Okay. Even from the staff seats, I'll make sure my eyes stay on you.
Good. And remember to keep them on me from now until forever. And leaving behind that cheesy line that kind of sounded like a proposal, I stepped out of the dressing room. Wearing the latest fashions, I made my way slowly down the runway. I'm sure this path will definitely take me all the way to Paris. If only because I know there'll be someone walking by my side all the way. Haruma, thank you for picking me up off the floor where I had let myself fall and lifting me back into the spotlight. With that gratitude in my heart, I showed off the newest fashions to the crowd around us.
5 years after that, we were traveling on a plane.
Haruma, how much longer until we get to Paris?
We just took off, you know? It'll be another 12 hours.
That long?
What? Are you nervous?
Huh? Nervous? Me? No way. I know I wasn't good enough for the global stage when I did that fashion show 5 years ago, but I finally got that invitation I've wanted for practically forever. Of course I'm looking forward to it. You feel the same, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you for supporting me all the way, Haruma.
I'm not used to you saying things like this. It's too early for you to be getting sentimental, you know?
You're right. Just watch me. I'll be the brightest star at the Paris collection.
She turned her smiling face towards me. Encircling the forefinger on her left hand was a simple engagement ring. I had given it to her just a few days ago when I proposed. With how I dodged around her question when she first proposed to me way back then, I never imagined that she would actually succeed in making me fall in love with her.
What? Why do you keep looking at me like that?
I'm just thinking that I'm a lucky guy to have such a beautiful fiancé.
What? Don't get all sappy, idiot. But let's make up all our dates when we get back.
Sure, I'll clear our schedules.
I can't wait.
Her grin was as radiant as the sun. I'm sure she'll shine just as brightly on the stage of her dreams. That was what I thought in that moment.